MAXL ONE, this is a new cleaner coating. So this product can either be used as a standalone coating. So like if you've washed your car and you've dried it and you just want to coat it and protect it and have it be slick and super glossy with deep rich color, MAXL ONE is your go-to. So MAXL ONE has this coating called Triphene. This is a new technology called Triphene. And this stuff is very tough, and it also is extremely hydrophobic. So it works on every surface. You can even use this on your tires and your wheels. Now, it won't make tires shine, but it'll make them look like new rubber. So it'll look like a rich rubber around the tire. Now, it's called One for a reason. It's called One because it's one product for everything. So you can use this to keep your entire car clean, looking brand new, 100% of all surfaces, including glass as well. Indefinitely if you use it, you know, consistently. Let me demo this because this car we're about to show you was washed about 2 months ago or so with the MAXL method system. And on the final rinse of that, we used Max Easy because it has Triphene as well as a coating. And it makes it super easy to coat the whole car. Well, now that the car's coated, it's a lot easier to clean off. So now what we're gonna demonstrate is how you can use MAXL ONE as a cleaner coating or a waterless wash or dry wash, whatever you wanna call it. And it's where you simply just spray and wipe and clean the entire car without having to wash, no buckets, no hoses, a lot less effort. Now, if your car is super dirty, like muddy, and it has a lot of big dirt particles on it you think would scratch, you know, if you wiped it, they're just obvious, you would want to wash the car first. But if it's pollen, like dust, stuff like that, you can use MAXL ONE to clean the car every week if you wanted to, as often as you want to, and it'll build upon itself. And it'll not only clean and leave a really slick, rich, glossy surface, but it will also make it where it has a robust coating that lasts months, if not, it could last up to a year depending on how much abuse the car is going through. So MAXL ONE is super easy to use. You simply just spray and wipe, and it doesn't take much. Another thing about this product, okay, is if you want, we have a dilution bottle, or if you have dilution bottles, that's just an empty bottle with measurements on it. You can mix this with distilled water or DI water, deionized water, it's called DI water. Mix it 50-50 and get twice as much out of this bottle. And the reason you would do that is if you're wanting to use it like very, very frequently and you don't want to use just too much product, you can do that. And also you could do it that way to make it just a little easier and faster to wipe, right? Because MAXL ONE's very robust, so when you spray it on and wipe it, you take a second towel to make it pretty. The make it pretty part is a heck of a lot easier when it's diluted 50%. Now people ask, all right, does that hurt anything by diluting it? What am I losing by diluting it? Well, if you dilute it, the only thing you're gonna lose a little bit of is durability. You lose about 30–40%-ish durability. But if you're reapplying it and using it all the time, durability doesn't matter. Okay, so what we'll do is you just spray. I'm just going to do part of this. You can see all the pollen on here. See that? It's just nasty pollen. So what you do is you spray. Now that was 2 sprays. I just barely misted like half a trigger pull. And then I put a little bit on the towel, and then you just wipe it. It picks all that up. And then you see all that pollen that came off. And then you flip to the dry side to just polish it pretty. And you don't want to use too much product because then you're having to wipe more because you got excess on the surface. So it makes it real smooth, so you can see how slick it is, you know. And that's pretty much it. Got a rock chip there. And if there's little spots that it didn't quite get, you can just put a little tad on it and let them sit for a few seconds to kind of work in. And you don't need pressure, like don't press hard. You're not trying to muscle it off. You're just going back and forth, just with the weight of your hand. You don't need much pressure. Let the product do the work and the towel do the work. And then you just polish it pretty. Super easy. So you can go around this whole car in about 15 minutes maybe, and clean the whole thing and wipe it down. And the next day, the color and shine gets even better once it fully cures over 24 hours, and it'll look amazing the next day. It'll look great right after you do it, but it'll look even better the next day. This will work on any surface. Carbon fiber, paint, glass, it'll even work on plastic and rubber. See all the pollen that came off? Then you can take a second towel that's super dry, clean, and just polish it to perfection where it just looks pretty. And you can feel how smooth and slick the surface is under it. And what's cool, it's not too slick, you know what I mean? It's not like oily, greasy slick. It's just a really smooth, slick, coated surface. Make sure I got all this nook and cranny. All the dirt. Yeah, and this is carbon fiber, plastic, and then this is some bird poo here. Look at all that. That took it right off. So we can do the carbon fiber, plastic, paint, rubber. Well, that's a rock chip. Now going forward, when the car starts to get dirty again, you can use MAXL ONE. It stands for one product for everything. So that whole system is kind of in one bottle unless the car gets too dirty. Like if it gets muddy or really filthy, you need to wash it and do the MAXL method system again. But if you stay on top of it with one and use this frequently, you'll never have to wash the car again. And it is safe to use and it'll make the car look brand new. And I'm talking deep gloss and shine, rich color, and it'll just pop.